Okay, let's get this stream running and up and going. Pop out the chat windows. There we go. Okay, that is done, and we are live, folks. So, okay. Ooh-wee. Starting the show is always hectic. So many buttons to click. But we are a Tuesday, sunny day here in my part of the world. Hope you're having a great day in yours. Okay, so after a very serious topic yesterday, I decided, you know what, let's take a break. Just chill today and talk about stuff that allows us to disconnect. And that could be gaming, and that could be television series. Yeah, yesterday I got a lot of comments about the show, and I see it touches a nerve, and I did want to abort the subject yesterday a little bit more casual. You know, not have it so serious. Just, having like two friends on a sofa, uh, having some wine and some cigars and some heavier drinks and just, discussing about this, that, and the other without having it to be too serious. It's all questions that everybody asks themselves, but I see why that in politics always gets everybody up in arms, so to speak. So today I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to talk about some other things. So I was looking for a sci-fi series a week ago to watch, and I came across this series that I don't know why. It was kind of current, AI and people hiring robots. And it's called The Humans. I think it came out in 2016 or 2015, around those. So it's already almost, getting up in the years there, 6, 7, 8 years ago. But I thought that it was still relevant because they are talking about AI. Except that what we are seeing happen today and what is happening in the show are two different things. For one, we think that Android bodies AI will come to exist before the PC software AI will come into being. It's like we think that, okay, well, androids are going to mimic humans, and then from one day to the next, oh, something's going to happen, malfunction, and they're going to become sentient. Whereas people are trying to build sentient life mimicking software already, and they're pretty close to it. The other thing that the show portrays, and this goes back a very, very long time, where we think that we are building AI to replace the difficult, hard, and life-threatening jobs, like working in coal mines, picking up the trash, serving gas, working in all kinds of stores as a clerk, the menial jobs. And actually, what we are finding out today is that it's mostly manager jobs, desk jobs that are moving away from humans and into the AI that can better allocate funds and resources and analyze the statistics and sales and merchandise coming in, merchandise coming out. So, not only that, but even Hollywood's on strike because they don't want AI and ChatGPT to replace the writing and the video editors and all this stuff. And I've seen some software where you just put in a couple of phrases, a picture, and it will create a video for you. So that's pretty awesome, to say the least. So basically, I could have a topic that I would like to talk about, and basically AI will generate a video for that. And I don't have to edit or mix in any of the cutscenes or whatnot. It just will do it for me. So a lot of creativity jobs are moving away. Hey, Struggle Boxing, how are you doing today? I am doing good. Over the past week, I've been watching the series called The Humans, which I don't know if you've seen it or seen Westworld. It's in those lines. So, I I mean, Westworld had a very good first season, then it just fell apart. And then I watched The Humans, which started a little bit earlier, before I think a year or two before Westworld, and it had an okay first season, but then it also went to the hell. So, about to get on some Halo. You play Infinite? It's free to play on Steam. I have not played Halo since the first Halo. And even back then, I've never played multiplayer. I just was not into that shooting aspect of it. Probably mainly because my favorite shooting games were like Red Baron 3D and what's that other game I'm playing? MechWarrior, where both of them are very more slow paced. So, yeah, strangely enough, I got into Fortnite and look at what the trouble it got me into, but it hasn't changed much. It has got faster and the controls have gotten way better. I don't know, but did you see my playthrough yesterday of Genshin Impact? It's also a very. I'm loving this game. I did not think I would like it. I couldn't. I didn't know. I saw it, and I'm like, okay, I'll just see where this goes. But you feel like. I was stopping in. I seen you had a lot of peeps. Yeah. I mean, okay, I wasn't expecting that, but I'm really enjoying the story. It is like very much anime, so it's different. I'll say that. It's definitely different. But okay, I might have a look at Halo. Yeah, because I'm guessing, what is it? The Descendant free play is about to end today or within the next 12 hours. And yeah, for me, okay, the story at first was really good, but then it's moving towards a people shooter, and it is a lot easier with other people. Like yesterday, I had a hard time doing the missions, and then out of nowhere, other people were coming in to do the first couple of missions, and it just went super easy from there. So it's a lot easier when you have people around, people to help you out. You play Halo the most out of any competition game. Okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, Halo. But Halo has gone through its ups and downs. I remember a time where people were just really mad at whatever came out, it wasn't true Halo anymore. It didn't follow like the first 3 or 4 games, and another studio picked it up, and that game has a lot of chaos. Yeah, it does. It's all over the place, but it seems fun. I mean, I picked up a skin, strangely enough, but these games are all super complicated for me. Even, I mean, Jensen kind of looks like an anime game made for kids, but it's so complicated. I mean, yeah, I'm too old to play it. It's for like someone in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. But I was having a lot of fun yesterday. But I'll look into Halo. As long as I hope it's not pay to win. That's just my main thing. Like a lot of people think World of Warships is pay to win because you can buy bigger, better ships, but it all boils down to skill. And I'm seeing a lot of games that you can pay for stuff, pay for weapons, and pay. Oh man, if you're paying for weapons, that's kind of pay to win. No, it's not pay to win. It's paid cosmetics. Good. I'll have a look at it. I won't download it today because my bandwidth is kind of limited for certain things. Genshin is on phones, really? Dang, how can you play that on a phone? I mean, you need to have a remote that connects through, I mean, Bluetooth or something that connects to your phone to be able to play it on a phone. Okay, maybe you can play it with your finger on the screen, but I just don't know how that works. I mean, I've never, other than I think chess, I've never played a game on a phone. It's all good, whenever. I'm always down for Halo. Jensen started as a phone game. Oh, okay. Yeah, you say that. Have you ever tried going back to, what is it, the Left 4 Dead 2? And were you able to open up the console to play in third person view? Because we were supposed to play that game, and okay, we didn't play much. And I met, I think, Isaac on that game. He's got a lot of energy. Man, me going back to Halo, I really liked the first game. No, I'll just play in first person. We can still play Left 4 Dead. Yeah, yeah, I will just say that, yes. It's better to play with other people, but yeah, we were playing with 2 other folks the other day that just was running around all over the place, triggering everything before we even got there. You were running all over the place, not letting me heal you. Oh man, that was crazy. Crazy, crazy. But also a lot of fun. But yeah, I did not know that people, when they left, would be replaced by other people joining in and out. So I'm like, we didn't even end with the same people that we started off with. Okay, well, then next time we'll do it a little differently. I'll invite you to a game and a server and all that instead of joining random chaos people. Because, yeah, you start off a level with people and you don't even finish it with the same people. That's all over the place. Better to just keep the AI and just play with 2 or 3 people, and that's it. I'm surprised that that was your first time. And strangely enough, you did not post that. You didn't. I was looking on your site last night to see if our gaming was on there, and nope, it's not on there. So that was kind of interesting. Yeah. So, okay, Descendant is going to be uninstalled. That State of Decay is definitely going to be uninstalled. I need to stop installing these kinds of games that are really not good, because even though SSDs and all these new drives are faster than the old ones, they don't like being deleted and written over and deleted and written over. There's a lot of file corruption going on with these new drives, not like the old hard drives that were slower, but you can rewrite millions and millions of times. I didn't post it because I let my computer record for 3 hours after, so you wouldn't be looking at my desktop for 2.5 hours. You don't have a spare external mechanical? They've been full for decades now. I have a 1 terabyte backup for all my precious stuff. And to be honest, even those are breaking down. So one is super slow and kinda wants to upload or download once in the blue moon. And kinda sorta yeah. It overheated and it doesn't like heat, and it was really hot this summer and it's failing now. So no, I and old mechanical hard drives are getting older and harder and sparser, and so no. So, so now I just have to be careful, and I'm not gonna go through 50 games just trying them out for the sake of trying them out. I mean, I thought we were going to be playing some of these for 2 or 3 days while they were free, but no, I'm finding myself at different hours than you, and so, yeah. Even my old video, I mean, I'm happy that a lot of stuff on YouTube just stays there for life. So I don't need the storage space on my PC there, but, you know, I'm doing a lot of these montage for my video reviews, and I'm editing the videos and doing stuff, and it takes up a lot of room. I gotta start deleting stuff. Never have the time, never have the time. I'm always chasing after time. So many things I want to do and so little time. And like I've been saying, I've been wanting to do shorter videos, and I just got on yesterday to just try a couple of things, and before you know it, my 5-minute video turns into 2 hours. Movies, no, but I will say that the Continental, which is based on John Wick, I mean, it's over an hour and a half, the first episode. It's like 2 episodes in one, and it goes on for an hour and a half. So I have to admit, an hour and a half is a good length for a movie. I am so fed up of these 3-hour movies. So I did watch it. I mean, it's definitely John Wickish, but they are trying to do too many things at once. Like John Wick, it started off, you had John and you had his dog. Something happens to the dog, and John goes on a rampage and slowly builds the world up to, You know, the hotel, the Continental, and all that stuff. So it slowly builds to the big stories of all this underground organization that's going on worldwide. Whereas in this series, they tried to world build right off the bat. So for the first 45 minutes, you see like 20, 30 characters, stories all over the place. You're trying to follow what's going on. It makes no sense. But then after 45 minutes, when you start putting the pieces together, and then the story goes on to a ending that is satisfactory. Although I don't know if I should say this and spoil the spoilers. Uh, I won't say it. Yes, I will, because, John Wick wrecks his Mustang, so there's another Mustang that gets wrecked. I mean, I like the car, so I don't like seeing bad things happen to it, but yeah, I get it. I like the first John Wicks. I didn't like the last one. I didn't finish it, yeah. Well, the first one was really good, and it slowly builds up. Well, slowly, I mean, once the action starts going, it's nonstop, you know, continuously. But it follows the story. There are pauses where people talk and then they shoot for 15 minutes, then they talk for 2 minutes, then they shoot for 15 minutes, slowly building the world. Whereas this is just, okay, they talk for 20 seconds, shooting is, and it's all people all over the place. It took a while for me to understand what I was looking at because it's right off the bat, it starts off with action, and you don't understand the story. There is no John Wick, but yeah, it follows the story of Winston, the guy that owns the Continental, or runs the Continental, I should say. So it's his backstory that we're getting into. I liked it. I liked it, but I was very confused. So if you're gonna watch it, expect to be confused for the first 45 minutes, but then it kind of works out towards the end. But at first, I did not know who was doing what. Why am I seeing this? It's definitely for adults. There's a lot of violence, nudity, and all curse words and all that kind of stuff. So, nope, not for 14-year-olds, maybe 16-year-olds and up. A lot of blood flying all over the place. I mean, the action scenes are really well done. I mean, it is John Wickish. So if you like that kind of action, you're not going to be disappointed. I mean, I think the first time I saw these kinds of action scenes were in Old Boy, where you had these cameras, action scenes that went on for like 5 minutes straight without changing the camera angles. And then we got into John Wick, and it was kind of similar but different. But yeah, the scenes do cut, but it is in the same kind of way that it's done. I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. Very different in contrast to the Humans series, where there's a lot of talking going on and the action is not really good. I do need to do a proper review, but unlike other shows where I can take the best parts and edit them and put them together while I do my reviews, John Wick is just action. There is no point in editing anything. I'll probably just take the trailer and talk in the background, and that will be my review for John Wick. Not John Wick, but the Continental. Because there is no point in doing a montage. Well, I don't know if you saw my Wheel of Time from yesterday, man. It's so much eye candy. Beautiful shots, beautiful scenery, story is powerful. Wheel of Time is really surprising me. I thought it was gonna go like The Witcher and all these other woke shows, but it's season 2 is turning out to be really good. I'm liking it. But movies, no. I haven't seen anything since probably Blue Beetle was the last movie I watched. So, nope. Pretty not seeing anything on the movie front, unfortunately. But, I the movies that are scheduled to be released are going to be released, but Aquaman, I'm not looking forward to that. The Marvels, not looking forward to that. And Hollywood being on strike and all that other things. So pretty much what's scheduled to come out is going to come out, but it's going to be crappy. And we're heading in towards Halloween, and it's a lot of horror stuff, and it's not really my cup of tea. Like zombie movies and zombie games was not really my kind of game or movie genre. So it's like, back in the days around St. Valentine's Day, you had a lot of comedies and love movies coming out, touchy-feely movies. That was not my genre too, so we're heading into seasons where there's not much for me to watch. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for that today, I guess. So, okay, I'll be getting Halo. Hey, Mouse Guardian. Haven't seen you in a long time. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm just about to wrap it up, talking about a couple of shows and not seeing much in the movie screen. I haven't seen nothing. Trying to find other games other than MechWarrior, because MechWarrior is just not popular, so I need my channel to grow, so I'm getting into other games. I haven't seen you in a long time. Have you been busy with MechWarrior Online, or I don't know. Well, okay, that's good because I've been playing with some people and they gotten sick, so they kind of just left without any, one day they tell you they're sick and the next day you don't see them anymore in MechWarrior. So a lot of people said their goodbyes without saying their goodbyes. Yeah, you're playing MechWarrior Online a lot. Good. Good, good, good. Well, I'm glad you stopped in today. Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, it's all stuff that we already had with YAML and MechWarrior 5, but they finally put it in the MWO. But okay, my cats are yelling at me, so I gotta go and take care of them. Well, I'm really happy you stopped in to say hello, and hopefully we get to talk some more maybe tomorrow's. But yeah, I just do my daily talk shows for an half an hour, and my cat's been screaming already at me for 5 minutes, so I do need to end the stream here, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would be talking for another 2 or 3 hours, obviously, but yeah, and I don't like to leave the screen blank while I go and take care of the cats. That's why I am looking for a co-host for these talk shows. Just so that, I can do stuff and make a cup of coffee, come back to the discussion and kind of thing, but very hard to find some co-hosts. But I wish you all well and a good day, folks. Hopefully you tune in tomorrow's at noon, my time. And be safe out there.